students sat under that white tree, the so-called white tree, on August 31st of '06, and that's when all Hades broke loose. The noose incident, nooses hung from trees. We know what that means. A noose is not a symbol of endearment. It's a symbol of terrorism. And terrorism was commenced. The students who engaged in the terrorist act were suspended. And when the blacks protested, when they exercised their constitutional right to protest the slap on the hand given for the terrorist incident, then the LaSalle Parish District Attorney, Reed Walters, flanked by police officers, came to the school and issued a threat to the students. He said, with the stroke of my pen, I can make your lives disappear, so you'd better be quiet. But the situation continued to escalate. The school building was burned back in November of '06. Thereafter, physical attacks against black students ensued. One of the Jena Six students, Robert Bailey, was attacked physically, and they charged Robert Bailey with stealing the gun after he took the gun away from the guy. Egregious conduct. And then finally, there was this fight, a schoolyard brawl, which resulted in, small degree of physical injury to the white student who attended a party later on that night. And then the black students, the Jena Six, were charged with attempted murder. Parents calling out for some kind of justice, none being forthcoming from the federal government or the state government. They contacted someone who they knew was about justice, and that was Reverend Al Sharpton. And Reverend Al Sharpton responded, and I want to thank you for your response. There are people who will criticize you, Reverend, and say that you only go where the cameras are. But I'll say that wherever you go, the cameras go. And it shed light on this gross injustice that was happening and that continues to happen. Marty King, Jesse Jackson, all of the other stalwarts of the civil rights movement came out and responded to this with 20,000 or so young people who arrived at the scene. They were undeterred, however, after the appellate court released or after the appellate court threw out the charges against Michael Bell, the adult charges, and he was released on bond. But now he has been locked up again for a probation violation, and it smacks of a vindictive prosecution. Well, no, if you would answer my question, I would appreciate it.
Varies greatly from the facts that appears to exist. So,
has your office investigated the district attorney for violating the civil rights of the students by issuing that threat to them, trying to stop them from legally protesting?
That situation did not occur, as best I know. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
The DA did not say that at an assembly?
Yes, the DA did say those words.
Surrounded by police officers?
Not under the circumstance, no, sir. Not as best as I can tell from a review of the situation.
Well, has it been investigated by your office?
Mr. Chairman, that's the 7th question asked after we ran out of time. I'd ask we could move along.
But he still hasn't answered after...
Mr. Chairman.
He still has not answered, Mr. Chairman.
Well, let's see if he's going to answer, and then I'd like to try to get in Betty Sue Sutton before the bells ring.
Yes,